Hey there, I'm Soumya, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so let me just put it out there. Without Google, I would not know most of the things that I know now. And if you don't know me, I'm a really obsessive Googler. And I'm not just talking about programming, because programming is naturally just more than half just Googling itself, and rest you are writing the code. But I'm just talking in general. In life, I just Google a lot, because when I just find myself, oh, I don't know that, well, let me just Google that, like I Google so much that I even Google itself, which is pretty weird. And sometimes I also Google myself, which is really sad. So you get the point, right? Googling is really an important skill, like today and obviously in future, because you don't need to know everything, but if you can Google, you can know anything. You can just literally go from knowing nothing about something, and after some times you know a lot by just Googling and doing things. And that's why I'm making this video, because after watching this video, you will not just be a Googler, you will be a pro Googler. Like, you can just go to someone and tell, hey, I'm gonna teach you how to Google, right? So without further ado, let's get into it. So for example, now you don't want actually like the Jeff Bezos, but someone is Jeff. So how do you do that? So how do you do that is just you have to just remove Bezos, right? You want to know about Jeffs of the world, not just Bezos, right? So what you do is just do a hyphen in front of the word you want to exclude. So now in our case, that is Bezos. So I'll just do this. Now you will see that we're getting anything about Jeff Bezos. We are just getting about some Jeff, okay? But now if you will see that I just remove that hyphen again and do enter, there we go, we have our Jeff Bezos. Okay, so that's how you just exclude things. Now exactly like that, you can also exclude many things. For example, you want to know about space, but not about space travel, or not about SpaceX related stuff, or even not about NASA. Okay, you want to know about something else. So these words will not be included in your search result, but space will be, because we are not using hyphen before that. Now if you just see the results, you'll see that you have blank space, Taylor Swift's blank space, and you can see Google's helps line, because you can free up your space. And then you have Google families and whatnot. So everything about space, but not something that includes this travel, SpaceX or NASA, right? So that's how you just remove these keywords from your search results, right? Now let's go to the next one. That is how you can include something definitely in your search result, right? For example, I just want to include Elon Musk in my search result, right? So how do I do that? Well, I will just cover this in quotes, right? So these things that I cover in quotes will definitely be there in my search results, right? So if you see now the result, there is Elon Musk, anything you see, there will be Elon Musk. So the point is, whatever you cover with a quotation mark will definitely be there, either in the title or in the body. So now let's go to the next one. Now if you want results about either this or that, right? For example, if I am researching about water and fire, right? So I want articles either from water or fire, right? So what I will do is that I will just write water, I'll give a or, okay, capital or, and fire, right? So what will happen is that either I will get some results which has water in it or fire, right? Now if I just tap enter, you'll see that I have water Wikipedia link, then I also have fire's Wikipedia link. So Google will now show search results for both water and fire. So that is the reason you get two Wikipedia links of water and fire, because you searched or, right? And you can do this with multiple times, so with whatever you want to get, right? Cool. For example, you want the search results from a definite site, which is most probably you will want sometimes, right? For example, you want only something from TechCrunch, to read an article from TechCrunch. So what you'll do is that you'll just write site, you'll write the domain of TechCrunch, so TechCrunch, right? Now if I just tap enter, you'll see that you'll just see the links of TechCrunch. Now with this, if I just do something called let's say Y Combinator, okay, whatever article is based on Y Combinator is present on TechCrunch, I want all that. So this now shows me all the articles about Y Combinator that is published in the site TechCrunch, right? So if you just see, we have Y Combinator's summer companies with TechCrunch now. What is 377 Y Combinator pitches with TechCrunch? Every result here you will just get from TechCrunch, because I have specified that the site that I want the results from is techcrunch.com, right? Cool. So that's how this works. Now exactly like that, you can also exclude a site from your search results, which can be also handy sometimes, right? Because if you don't like some sites articles, you don't want to read those. Okay, so let me show you an example on that. For example, I want to know about Y Combinator again, but this time I don't want to know from TechCrunch, right? So what I will do is that just put a hyphen over the site, right? That is what you learned in the first thing, I guess, right? You'd put a hyphen over something that you don't want. Cool. So now that you see the results, there will be none result from TechCrunch, because I'm applying a hyphen before that site, right? And you'll see from Twitter account, Instagram, Wikipedia, their official website and whatnot. Now if I just tweak this hyphen, you'll see only the results from TechCrunch. So that's how it works. Now there is also something cool that I want to show you. For example, there is also a tag called related. So what this will do is that, for example, if you use related and say youtube.com, right? So this will show you all the sites related to YouTube. So YouTube is a video streaming platform, right? So if I just tap enter, you will see all kinds of video streaming platforms kind of stuff. Twitch, Reddit, Flickr, platforms where you can share basically videos. Now let's go to the next one. Okay, so this can be really useful because, for example, if you want the word that you're searching to be in the title of the post, so what you will do is that basically you'll just write in title and a colon, and you will type the word that you need definitely in the title. I'll say programming, right? And if I type now enter, every search result definitely has the word programming in its title. First there is Khan Academy, then Wikipedia, and whatnot. Whatever you see, there has to be the word programming. Okay, this has programmer, which is pretty close. Also, if you want multiple words, what you can do is that just use a quote around this. Probably you should even also add a quote around it. Programming now. Okay, if I just do that, you'll see that programming now is there, right? In the title, every post that has programming now will be there, right? Cool. So now exactly like that, there is another thing called in text. So what this does is that you can probably guess that this will give us all the articles where in the body we have programming now, not in the text, not in the title. It could be there, but definitely programming now is there in the body or in the text that is written in that article. So if I just tap enter, you'll see that body there's programming now. So you can just open and see, like, learn programming now, right? So that's how it works. In title and in title for the title, in text for the body of the text. Another thing just related to that is called all in text. If you just want all the words that you write now to be in the text, so that is really good. So you can do Google, let's say search, and awesome. So now only the articles having these 3 words in their text or in the body will be shown to you. So if I tap enter now, you will see that, awesome Google search and whatnot. So these words, whatever, you can see them being highlighted here. Google search. Cool. So now let's go to the next one. Okay, so this is a pretty interesting one, and this is called around, right? Let me tell you what this does. And here you can just add any number, and if I just give an example, you will learn pretty quickly that Elon and I do Jeff. Okay, cool. Now what this will do is that it will only show you the results or the posts where there is Elon and where there is Jeff, but the difference between these 2 words or the number of words between these 2 words are most 3, right? So if I just tap enter, you will see that Elon Musk said Jeff Bezos, which is 2 words, which is within our range. So or around is 3, so you get it, right? So that means that within Elon and Jeff there can be at max 3 words, and that is all you will get. For example, here you can see we have only one word between Jeff and Elon, so that is all about around, right? If you want something between two words, there can be some gap, but you want those two words to be there, you can just specify how much gap can be there and you will get those results. Now let's go to the next one. This is just this asterisk mark, star, whatever. So what this does is that, for example, there are words like rock and there are words like roll, and the thing is that within rock and roll there can be anything. Some people have n, some can do and, some can do this, ampersand and whatnot, but when you use asterisks, that means that within these two words, whatever is there, you will get those. Whatever is there, it will give you all of it. So if you just tap enter, you will see that you get rock and roll, you get rock and roll, you get rock ampersand, and you get this quotation mark, this single quotes, capital N thing and whatnot, right? So that's what it does. If you want something between these two words but you don't know what it is, so it will just give you all. So the next one will be really helpful. For example, you are researching about something and you need a PDF. For example, you are researching about black holes, right? And you need a PDF, not just someone writing about it. You want someone who has really published something, so you want a PDF file. So what I will do is that after writing black hole, I will write file type, then a colon and a PDF, and now you will see that Google shows you that this is a PDF file. It recognizes, right? Now if you just open it, either it will open a PDF or it will get downloaded, right? They all will be PDF files, because you have written the file that you want as PDF and it is related to black hole. Now if I do PPT, it will give you some presentations, PowerPoint presentations. So any file you want, you just write what is the extension and that will just give you things. Okay, so that's all I had for you today in this video. I hope you are a little better Googler than you were before watching this video, and if you are watching till now, this really means a lot. Just go down and write a comment. It would be really good to know you. And if you like this video, make sure to smash that subscribe button, and if you loved it, you can share it in your socials, tag me up on Twitter. I would love to connect with you, and till then, have a great day and keep building.